Good morning. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Let me set this down. In today's video, I want to talk to y'all about 5 things you should never do. But first, cue the intro. Actually, I can't make like bluegrass sounds come out of my mouth. That's what I'd rather have. The sun comes up on a peaceful, quiet homestead somewhere deep in the Ozark Mountains. If I had a camera crew, that would be better. Hey, welcome back. All right. I've had an interesting life, and my life informs my current attitudes and thoughts on things, as does yours. You know, I was raised overseas as a kid, came back to the States, attended university, joined the military. Over the course of my life, I've attended a few universities. I've gotten a handful of degrees, served in the military active duty for 20 years. Most of that time, special forces and national level intelligence assignments. And so that informs my worldview, right? I'm a pastor. I was a Boy Scout leader for about 10 years. I was a volunteer firefighter for 10 years. I've done a lot of interesting things. And the sum total of that makes me who I am, right? And it makes me think the things I think and see things through the lenses that I see them, right? So, just like you, your life past informs your present. But based on that, I've come up with 5 things that I think you should never do. And so without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? The first thing you should never do is assume, think, believe that you know everything there is to know about a given situation or person. There are no experts. There is always somebody smarter, stronger, faster, better than you in any given area. You aren't all that. Neither am I. It applies to me. All these nevers apply to me as well. You never know everything there is to know about a person or a situation. You think you do. You could know a lot. You could know a lot more than most people, but you don't know it all. And so because of that, we need to keep the attitude that there is always more to discover, there is always more to learn, and based on new incoming information, we may have to adapt our plans, methods, means, whatever, depending on what we learn. So yeah, go through life thinking, I don't know everything about this situation or this person, and see if that can help you. So that's the first never. Never assume you know everything. The second never is very important to me, and that is never allow yourself to be disarmed. Never allow yourself to be disarmed. If they tell me I cannot carry my Glock into a store, I don't go, or I ignore the sign. That's one. I'm not going to be disarmed. I had, if you can't carry a gun, it's like, well, you don't understand, PJ, I can't carry a gun. It's still a free country and you're not a slave unless you're a prisoner, right? And we're going to get to that. But if you can't carry a gun, then carry a knife. If you can't carry a knife, do you really want to be there? Do you really want to be there? Hey, PJ, I got to fly. You know, I've got to get on the airplane. They won't let me carry a knife. They won't let me carry a gun. Well, one, you don't have to fly, right? That's a choice you're making. But two, if you find yourself, Yah forbid, without a weapon, a gun or a knife, then you better be really good at using these and these and these and these to defend yourself, to fight, so that you're not disarmed. That's weapons. That's physical combat disarmed. You should not allow yourself to be disarmed emotionally. You should not allow yourself to be disarmed intellectually. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be, battling a man without wits. It's an unfair fight because he's not armed, that kind of thing. You need to make yourself stronger, you need to arm yourself. Arm yourself with facts, arm yourself with knowledge, arm yourself with skill sets. Yes, arm yourself with tools. And hey, the big fight we're in ain't about flesh and blood, right? It's about spirits and powers and dark high places, and you better arm yourself with the gospel armor too, right? So that's the third thing. The second thing is never allow yourself to be disarmed. That was the second thing. The third thing to never do, is never get on the bus. Never get on the bus. What do I mean by that? The bus in this analogy is they're coming to take me away. Ha-ha, they're coming to take me away. Ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho. Right? It's like, hey, everybody get on the bus. We'll take you to safety. Everybody get on the bus. You're going to the camps. Everybody get in line. You're taking a shower. Right? Never give up your self-autonomy. Never place yourself into victim status. Never allow yourself to get into a position where you have to rely or you have to obey other people at the risk of your life. Never get on the bus. It is better to fight and die right there than to get on the bus. I teach a women's self-defense class, and I'm not going into that now, but I tell them, when you are confronted by the scary guy with the shiny gun or knife who says, get in the car, never get in the car. Never get in the car. Never get on the bus. Never give up your self-autonomy. That was number 3. Number 4 of the things you should never stop. You should never do. Things you should never do. And this one is, you should never stop improving. When I was in the military, they taught us that when we were in a defensive position, meaning we are waiting for the enemy to attack us, if you will. It's oversimplifying it. You never stop improving your defensive position. Doesn't matter if you're there an hour, 3 hours, 4 days, or 3 months. You never stop making it better. You constantly improve that position. It is never good enough. Well, check it out. You are never good enough. Now, I know we could turn that into psychological psychobabble and say, I was never good enough for my parents. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you are never good enough that you cannot improve. I am not good enough that I cannot improve. You can always improve. Improve your position, improve your farmstead, improve your life, improve your intellect, improve your relationship with the Father, improve your relationship with your family, improve your physical fitness, improve your wealth, improve your job. Improve, improve, improve. Never stop seeking to improve everything that surrounds you. So what do we have? We've got never think you know it all, never allow yourself to be disarmed, never get on the bus or give up self-autonomy, and never stop improving your position. That's 4. The 5th one is this, and it is the secret of much of my limited success in life. Never quit. We called it the Q word in the units I was in. You couldn't even say quit. You couldn't say, I'm thinking I might have to quit. You were gone. You used the Q word. Never use the Q word. Never quit. Never say die. March or die. Go, go, go. Never quit. I don't care how down you are. Don't quit on the fight. When you get knocked down, get back up. Don't quit on your marriage. You know, I've been married 33 years. That's something of a testament in today's day. Never quit on your friends. Never quit on seeing your vision through to the end. Never quit. Perseverance is what you need. Perseverance, that just dog-headed stubbornness that says, I am going to see this thing through to the end. Never quit. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. And so that's my 5 things you should never do. Don't ever think you know everything. Don't allow yourself to be disarmed, and that's over a whole spectrum of things. Never get on the bus. Never give up total control to somebody else over your person, your life, or whatever. I'm talking physically here in this world. Never stop improving your situation, your position, yourself. And finally, never quit. 5 things you should never do. Give those a thought. If you have comments, and what you think people should never do, go ahead and put them down below. I put out content every day on my Patreon channel, whether it's blog posts, almost every day. Some days I do miss. Blog posts, videos. I've covered it this month. Goats, we have an apprentice program running right now. We're in our second iteration of it that patrons, Vikings get to come to. So I've been having videos on that. Construction projects we've been doing, dealing with the cold here on the mountain. Of course, I rant like YouTube won't let me rant on, various things going on in the world. I give political updates. I give world situation updates. I give people motivation. I try to, to improve their life. I invite you to come over and have a cup of coffee with us. It's $1 a month. You can't get a cup of coffee for $1. Come check us out over at Patreon. I'll put a link down below. We've got some exciting things coming up, not just there, but in life. And they always find out first. That's just how it is. So I invite you to come on over there. I think you'll like it. I think you'll be glad you did. It's certainly worth $1. That's my goal. Make it worth your time and effort. And for the different levels that are there, I try and make it worth that also. So I invite you. Come on over, see us at Patreon. All right, I'll see you out there.